Hey, nice Truth Social post, Mr. President. Did you guys check that out this morning? Isn't that cute? Way to go. Way to go. Happy Easter. You got to be freaking kidding me. Jesus Christ. He keeps doing these threats. He's been threatening these guys since the beginning of this war. He's had none of those threats met. They're not going to meet this one. He's had his way. I think what we're witnessing here is a spoiled little child who's never been told no in his life. He's throwing a tantrum, and he's taking his ball and going home. That's what a lot of MAGA people do. I've had a few current discussions with a few people, MAGAs, trying to just gaslight me. And when I push back with just some common knowledge facts that they can't dispute, they get pissed off and either hang up the phone or whatever, or stomp off in person. They take the ball and go home because they don't have any facts to stand by. They can call names and get pissed off, but that doesn't make you any more right, you know. But these threats, they're not going to work. I mean, Trump's entire platform, the way he gets around things is he threatens people. He bullies people. And if he doesn't do something to them or he can't do something direct, he has his MAGA goons do it for him or threatens to. So people are afraid of him, politically and physically in some cases. So, they're afraid of him in this country. So by and large, he usually gets his way, on a lot of key issues. But Iran, do you think Iranians are scared of fucking MAGA? Are you kidding me? They're not scared of any of that stuff. They've been in perpetual wars and squabbles for forever. So it's not going to work. These threats that, they're coming off now as just childish. But we're in a real quandary now, and I don't know how it ends. If we do manage to get through this and Democrats ever come back into power, there needs to be some adults in the room and get these other fuckers out of the way and hold these guys accountable. These guys, most of these Republicans that are in his office, they hate Donald Trump. They hated him. You look back at some of the clips, some of the things they said back in 2016. They can't stand him. And why? You think they feel different now? No, but they put themselves in a pickle. Ever since January 6th, when they were first saying the right things the day of the event that evening, within 24 hours, that was all gone. And they were all back on Team Trump. And now here we are. And, not to mention the fact that a huge portion of the population, 77 million people or whatever, voted the guy back in. Jesus. How's it working out? How's that working out for us? And the problem is the whole world's paying the price for that stupidity. It's a mistake. And by the way, people that are admitting that they made a mistake, God bless you. I mean, at least you're doing that. We all make mistakes. But this was a blunder that, I mean, if you don't do a little more homework, just don't vote at all. I mean, it's not a requirement, and it can do a lot of damage, obviously. But, if the adults get back in the room, these people need to be held accountable. And, Trump came into office and he had a list of political opponents that he wanted thrown in prison, that he was going to go after. It's public knowledge. I mean, he was proud to talk about it. I think that's why he fired Pam Bondi, because his list of people weren't sitting in some cell. There's a difference. The reason they're not sitting in a cell is because they didn't commit a crime. They're trying to make things up and pin something on them that doesn't exist. There's a difference. With his administration, there's crimes all over the fucking place. He can pardon them. There's a lot. I'm not a lawyer. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But Jesus, by the experts I listen to and stuff, yeah, I wouldn't want to be on that team. And I don't understand these people that are replacing like any of the cabinet. Do you think this is going to end well? I mean, look at his first administration with how'd that work out for Michael Flint and Manafort, Giuliani. There's a whole list of them that their lives kind of got turned upside down. That's going to happen to you when you go to work for bad people. Bad things can happen. So anyway, I'll probably get a bunch of pushback on this video for saying stuff, or you know, I don't have a big channel. I'm just an old guy on here ranting because I can't stand the state of the fucking world these days. Makes me feel a little bit better when I do. If there's anybody watches this that's still supporting Trump or something, you'll probably leave some vile comments and tell me what an idiot I am. I've had that happen a couple times, even though my channel's tiny. Yeah, one guy, I don't know if I've shared this before, he came out with his comment, and his first words were, "You're a moron." And he spelled moron M-O-R-E space O-N. And yeah, I read it at first, and it said, "Hey, moron." And I'm thinking, moron what? What the fuck? Doesn't even make any... Oh, he's trying to call me a moron. I don't think I need to reply to that guy. I think that first line pretty much spoke for itself. Calling me the moron. Okay, whatever, dude. Yeah, I think when this thing, if Democrats, if we somehow survive through this, you know, there needs to be some people need to be held accountable this time. None of this Biden shit where you just go, we're just going to look forward and move on, because it could happen again. And that's a big if we survive this thing. Because I think it's incredibly dangerous. What he's saying now, here's the scary thing about Trump to me, is he doesn't give a shit about anything. He doesn't care about policy, about American people. I don't even know if he cares about his own goddamn family. What he does care about is himself and his legacy. And, you know, he's just a narcissist. He's got some real mental issues. And here's the key. He's old and he's not healthy. And that makes him dangerous. He has nothing to lose. He doesn't care. Rather than look bad, he'd like to take the whole world out with him. That's what I think. I think that's kind of the scary thing. And, you know, there's no, seems to be no rational people around him anymore. There's no more people to keep him in check. And God, you know, no one tells him no, or they're fired, right? So, you know, and the stuff that bothers me about Trump is I never really cared about any of the sex stuff, the Stormy Daniels. I didn't give a shit when Bill Clinton and the Monica Lewinsky thing was going on. You know, those are more personal things. And that got Bill Clinton impeached, led to his impeachment at least. But I've never really cared about that stuff. So that stuff with Trump, that's not really, that's more like tabloid shit in my view. I know everybody might feel different about that. I mean, Republicans used to be the family values team, right? How's that working out? You guys still wearing that? You know, come on. So anyway, not much else to say. Happy Easter, and stay safe out there. It's fucking crazy. I'll talk to you down the line.